So, me and the pup are home, and I'm glad to be back in my car. I'm glad to be um, warm, finally. She's not freaking out and panting and stuff anymore. That U-Haul was extremely loud going down the road. Um, and, just in general, it was not a pleasant experience for me and her. We had some good times, and I'm just glad to be back in my car where I can talk to you guys and it's quiet. That thing was so noisy and so loud. Um, she was having a rough time the last two stops because she was panting so much and her her mouth was just watering from she was so stressed out and stuff like that. And I was like, come on, baby girl, what's wrong? What's going on? I couldn't get her to calm down. Um, Finally, we got here, and the guy said, "You don't owe any money. You're under your mileage. Everything's good." He said, "Great job. 100 miles under. Still had plenty of fuel in it and stuff, so it was a zero balance." And then he said, "What we'll do is we'll give you a storage, a 10 by 10 storage for the price of a 5 by 10, and then 30 days free. After that, it goes up to $100 a month." And I priced it out everywhere around here for a 5 by 10. Um, $100 a month. So we got to we got everything unloaded just. Sorry, the internet's acting up.
Make a U-turn at West Champion Drive.
Trying to get used to driving a car again after putting 1,000 miles in that U-Haul.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto West 119th Street.
But we're home, and we're about 26 minutes from the motel. We found almost all the motels wanted like $450 to $600 and $50 to $600 a week to stay there. So I ended up finding a motel for $345 for 7 days. So it's from Wednesday to Wednesday. It's $345. So I'm gonna stay in a motel for about a week to try to get things situated. The lady from the library in Pineville, Louisiana, she said she thinks it would be best because of my situation right now, and with not a lot of people responding for the keto seminar.
Then turn right onto Olympic Drive.
She was saying, I think it's best right now we just go ahead and cancel it because there's been a bunch of people saying they're interested, but there's nobody saying that they're going to show up. It's guaranteed. And with it not being huge down there, she said it may not be worth you
Take
spending
the next right onto Olympic Drive.
another $200 to come back down here and then turn around and have to leave again. She said, why don't we just cancel it for right now until we know more about what's going on? And I said, okay.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto West Champion Drive.
So the keto seminar in Pineville is canceled for right now. And I think she doesn't want to stress me more having to turn around and drive all the way back down there. Hi, Mama Bear. Well, to come down here, it was $645 for the U-Haul, and it was about $70 to fuel up, another $70 to fuel up, $30, and then $40. So I'm right, probably somewhere in the ballpark of $250 to $275 in fuel is what I spent to get back up here. So there's a grand right there, and then having to stay at the hotels.
Take the next right onto West Champion Drive.
We stayed at two hotels, and one was $64 and the other one was $84 because the cheap ones that we stayed at were terrible. I mean, the one that we stayed at, you could tell had animal urine on the carpet.
Feet, turn left onto Illinois 59 North.
The other one we stayed at, we thought we were going to get a nice hotel because it was, like 6-7 story hotel, and it had a really nice front to it and nice lobby and everything. But it was an extended stay hotel, so it wasn't like big nice plush beds or anything like that. It was beds, it was like efficiency rooms where you're going to be staying for a long time.
Turn left to Illinois 59 North.
If you're in town doing work and things like that. So we paid $84 for full-size refrigerator and a cooking thing and like a countertop with a sink and everything. But we didn't get anything else for what we paid for. I mean, it wasn't a decent bed. I mean, it was the pillows were really small. when we got in the room, the bed wasn't made, but the service was really good, so they gave me fresh blankets and everything to put on the bed. And it was just a rough experience overall. But I'm glad I got to stop with her and play with her and show her the campgrounds and stuff like that. And she got to eat fast food the entire way, nothing but beef patties and cheese, which she loved, was foaming at the mouth over every time we would stop. And you know, it was just it is what it is. I'm glad we're here now. I'm glad we're home. Everything's packed away. I don't gotta drive that noisy U-Haul anymore. And one thing I don't like is I don't like all this suburbia traffic. It's ridiculous. This going from what I was, where you just pull out on the road and go, you roll. Here it's traffic after traffic after traffic. You think you're gonna get a break to get out, and then there's more traffic coming and more traffic coming. People don't want to wait for you. They don't want to give you a break. So it's gonna take some adjustment. I mean, I'm already having to hurry up and speed up. People doing 75 mile an hour and 45 mile an hour zone because they're trying to hurry up and get home. Come on, come on, come on. It's dangerous. We're rolling now. But
Continue for 4 miles.
she's calm. That's what I wanted. I wanted her calm. I wanted her relaxed. And I don't know if y'all can see her back there, but she's not panting and breathing heavy and stuff anymore. We're back to normal. So I'm thankful for that. Now we're home, and the ice chest is full of meat, plumb to the top. So it was the right call to go ahead and get that big, expensive ice chest that was marked down on clearance. That thing was like normally like $100 or something like that. It was marked down at 58 bucks, and literally it's full to the top with deer and beef and chicken and all kinds of stuff. And it closed nice and easy. It was just perfect. It closed without having to smash anything down, and it's still frozen. That cooler kept it frozen all the way from Louisiana all the way up here, and now it's freezing outside. So I was able to take the cooler and put it in the storage unit, and it's actually in the storage unit right now, full of meat, but it's all packaged. It's frozen in the, and as long as I can figure out what I'm going to do with that. So I thought about going and getting a little small portable grill and just keeping it, having to clean it every single time, and just like a little small charcoal grill, and maybe stopping by the storage unit, you know, get a couple days worth of meat, take it back to the hotel room, and then go get like a decent medium-sized bag of charcoal and just cook our food every night, me and her, just outside the hotel. Just maybe keep the grill in the trunk of the car and just clean it out every single time, and then I ain't got to go stop and eat dinner or anything anywhere. Just I'll make it, you know, I got a cooler full of meat, deer and beef and chicken, and so maybe that's another YouTube series, living out of a hotel, or keto out of the hotel. So I don't know. We're gonna have it's gonna be an interesting next couple weeks figuring out where we go from here. You know, where we're gonna start over from. I just contacted Bart K. I asked him if he wanted to do a health summit, see if we can get Carnival and Tristan from Primal Edge Health together, and all 4 of us at one time do one big giant health summit with all the questions that people have been answering and, you know, trying to figure out. And Bart said he would be up to it, and that's something that could be coming up soon. We're trying to work out the kinks. I messaged Tristan today, waiting for him to get back to me on it. And I'm going to message Carnival tonight whenever I get to the hotel room and see if he wants to be part of the health summit. That'd be pretty good. You know, advice coming from somebody that's not a doctor, that work with people directly. So I'm looking forward to that. Mine and Bart's last interview a couple of weeks ago went very, very well. A lot of people responded very positively to it. So now we just pick up from here and continue forward, try to keep networking and building and getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and trying to get our word out there, right? And then hopefully the new job, they moved it from me starting on the 18th to me starting on the 12th now. So now I'll start next Tuesday. I wanted to give myself a little bit of a break to just relax, and my body hurts from all this moving and driving that truck. It's rough. My back's killing me going down the road in that thing. So we're gonna go check in and get her situated, get her fed, and then I'm not even gonna eat. I'm just gonna get myself together and maybe stop and grab a bag of beef jerky or something like that and just head straight to the hospital or the rehab place where my dad's at and go visit with him. They were thinking about letting him go next week, but they're monitoring his condition to see how bad the neuropathy gets. So that'll be one of the next steps that we work on. And that's it, guys. That's the recap on everything that happened. So I appreciate y'all sticking around with me and following me through all this and being nothing but positive influence and having nothing but kind words to say. And it means a lot to me. So thank y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and spare you guys any more of my rambling. So take care.